We do environmental engineering and planning and project development, small consulting firm. When I realized I was going to sell the company a year or two ago, I'd thought about it but had never done it before, had never sold a company, and I knew that Kevin did this, so really my first step was to hire Kevin and meet and talk about it, and he helped me really get organized and what I was going to have to prepare and how the process was going to work. Kevin and Bob really helped me as far as coming up with an initial valuation of the company, and even before that telling me what I needed to prepare and provide so they could come up with that valuation. Kevin and I went through and talked to several prospective buyers, and we both really liked Steve, who's the one who ended up buying the company.
The information that I was provided was extremely distilled, it was concise, and talked about not only the business that had been built, but what the opportunity was for the next 15 years. And this was, still is, the only business that I've invested in where the marketing materials included essentially a strategic plan for the company. In this deal, we found a solution that worked both for Chip and got him his purchase price, paid out in the short duration that he was looking for so that he could enjoy retirement, and also protected me as the buyer from stepping into a situation where there was uncertainty around the team, and making sure that that transition went as smoothly as it has, and just been a real pleasure. And we made it contingent on finding somebody who could step into Chip's shoes and that we both felt was very capable to lead the business. Kevin helped identify and screen through dozens of candidates until we ultimately found Ron.
I've been involved in a lot of mergers and acquisitions over the last 30 years, and this one felt good right from the beginning. It really felt like everyone had interest in it being successful, and again cared about the transaction being not only just successfully closing, but also had a life after closing. And I think the deal was supported, truly by Kevin, who was diligent, engaged, very seamless in his activities, and very reliable on getting the points digestible to all the different parties that were involved.
I feel great about it. I think it's really a fair deal. I really wanted a quick and an easy transition, and that's really what I got. And I think it's going to be about 3 months, and I'll pretty much be transitioned out, except just for my role as a consultant and so on, which is fine with me. And it just feels great for me to be moving on to the next stage of my life, and I can't thank Kevin and Bob enough for really helping me through this. I'd never done it before. It was a little scary, but it just worked out great, and I'm really happy with how it's all gone.
Usually post-closing, I'm sleeping at hotels next to the company because you don't know what you bought. And here, I get to come check in with the team, and they just say get out of the way because it was exactly as represented.